Hi there! Welcome back to Choose Your Own Demise. If this is your first video on my channel, make sure to go to my essential introductory video linked above, because you are about to watch some major spoilers. Thanks! Previously on Choose Your Own Demise. You chose to loop around to the back of the house. The back opened up to a large, desolate cliffside with a mausoleum. Your group decided to take a look. The first room had coffins of the Giovanni family, but two of them were open and unoccupied. Around the corner, fallen debris blocked your path to two rooms. You had the choice to clear the way for one of them at the cost of the other. You chose to look at the room with the blue object. Once the rubble is cleared, you realize the object is an ornate coffin. This one is unlike the ones in the other room of the Giovannis. The top is made of glass, and you get a mini jump scare as the person inside has their eyes wide open. You knock on the glass and yell, "Are you alright, sir?" No response, not even a flinch. The eyes are glossed over, and the person appears eerily frozen in time. They don't seem to be alive, but aren't desiccated either. You try to pry open the coffin, but it's sealed shut with an unnatural force. Then, Kai notices an engraving on the side of the coffin. Il erecte tempus vigilabo. He shall awaken when the time is right. Translates Father Schutzer-Nitzel. Initials RSP. 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 Those are the same initials on my book. What? Where did you get the book, Father? It was left on a church pew after service. I was in my 20s back then, and we were safekeeping it for the owner, who may return looking for it. They never did, and it ended up along my belongings as I went on my pilgrimage. Somehow the book followed me wherever I went. And when I finally gave it a read, I was never the same again. I always wondered who the owner was. Maybe the initials are just a coincidence, but maybe there is something more here. This man looks young. If it is his, it means he never aged, along with the cryptic inscription about him rising again when the time is right. Doesn't seem too far off the mark to say that he may be in some type of cryogenic sleep in this coffin. What in the world was going on this property? It doesn't seem like there's anything we can do for the man, considering the state of the coffin. You guys hope he's not in pain, and decide to look for some answers inside the mansion. Your group exits the mausoleum. Obscured underneath some overgrown vines, a cellar door stands ajar. You guys enter with your flashlights on and descend into the darkness. A howling wind slams the cellar door shut behind you, and a rhythmic creaking approaches from the darkness.
Guests! Oh my goodness, guests, Jack! Welcome! I am your host, Jack. Welcome gifts for the special guests? Oh yes, of course. Jack makes an elephant for you, my tall gentleman. And Jack makes a dog for the fluffy one. Jack makes a bear for the larger man. And Jack makes a snail for you, smaller man. Jack, it's time for tonight's event. Ooh yes, a game, yes. Lights on in Jack's wonderful room of treasures, please. We are going to play a game called What Am I? Much like I Spy, Jack gives a riddle describing an item you see in Jack's wonderful room of treasures. You listen to the riddle. Jack gives you 2 to 3 possible clusters of objects that contain the answer.
In other words, choose A if you think the answer is one of these items in the red circle. If an item is not fully in the circle, it is not the answer, so don't worry about the ambiguous ones.
You guess correctly, you get a reward. You guess wrong, Bzz, you're out of luck. What's the reward, Jack? The reward is a balloon animal play, of course. Yes, yes. Jack's cast is already on standby. Generous reward, Jack. Very generous. It will help you leave this place alive. 3 rounds. Each round, reward gets better. Right, Jack? Oh, yes, yes, of course. Reward gets better every time you get an answer right. But you get 1 wrong answer, and no more rewards for you. Well, Jack, hurry and start the game. Oh, yes, yes, of course. Are you ready? Here we go. Listen close. I'm not useful in the rain, but I am useful in the snow. You can find me on a train. I help in making it go. But you won't find me on a plane, unless it's with some cargo. I'm sought out when a body's slain, yet also where saplings grow. What am I?